how do I do this? That's probably what you're wondering. How can I very easily get access to all the things that are important to me and organize them exactly how I want to organize them? Well, let's look at the 2 tools that I use to make this happen. Jay Fladlien here with the best tip I could ever give you for increasing your productivity working with your computer. Now, I have 4 different programs on one of my screens here. I have 2 screens, but these are 4 of my most common programs. Now, watch very closely what I can do. Boom, hide that one. Boom, hide that one. Boom, hide that one. Boom, hide that one. Now, I can toggle them all back just like that. And these are 4 of my most common programs that I use, as I mentioned here, that I can minimize. I can bring them back to their location with a click of a button with a keyboard shortcut, but I can also do something crazy like this. So see my email right there and throw it to the left. I could throw it to the right, and I can just bounce it all around here wherever I want to put the thing. I can even push down and make it full screen. So I can go from here to boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, oh, I want to put this over here, but then I want to open this up, which is a browser, and I want to put that over there. Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to put it the other way, and I'll just toss that over there. And again, if I want to go that way, I can go that way. If I want to go over there, I can go over there. Now, I can also throw it on the other screen. You don't see it, but I just bounced it on the other screen, and I can start doing the same thing over there that I'm doing over here, where I'm just moving whatever programs. For me, my most common programs that I discovered that I use are email, of course, and then this is the browser. It's Chrome for me. And then this is Evernote. Use Evernote a lot. Here's Preview. I use Preview to read, and sometimes I can read on the left with Preview, and then I can take notes on the right. I use Photoshop all the time, and again, we can manage windows with Photoshop the way we manage them with any other thing, where we can go from small to big to whatever. Finder, which is really good for me. At any point in time, I can get to any of my downloads, any file on my computer. I'm a keynote mastermind because I'm working on webinar presentations all the time, so that one goes there. This is my FTP client. And last but not least, this is where I go to design and try to build out pages and mock them up for my team to be able to turn into web pages, funnels, all that good stuff. And how do I do this? That's probably what you're wondering. How can I very easily get access to all the things that are important to me and organize them exactly how I want to organize them? Well, let's look at the 2 tools that I use to make this happen. Now, the first tool that I use to make this happen is a tool called Magnet. Now, I don't know what the equivalent is on Windows. I remember when I used to have a Windows machine like a decade ago, there was a tool. I'm sure there's various different tools here, but Magnet 2.10 is the one that I'm using currently right now. And then I've mapped out my keyboard shortcuts. Now you can see here, I have a left one, I have a right one, and then I have top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, and then I also have this maximize one. There's a restore one too, so whatever original size the window was when you opened it, you can toggle back between maximizing it and restoring it to whatever size that you like, if you like a custom specific size. I don't have the next display, previous display recorded, because if I go left twice, it will throw it over on the other screen, just like that. So I can seamlessly move between one screen and the next screen. And then the other tool that I use, which is the best tool I've ever used on my computer to do anything productive, is Alfred. I have the highest tier version. Whatever you have to pay is totally worth the price. And you can see over here, these are my keyboard shortcuts. I used a workflow where essentially you create a hotkey. In this case, it's Command and then that little tilde accent mark, I don't know, whatever it is. And you run this little thing here where it's a hotkey. You put this in there, action, password, workflow, and then you connect it to this app, which in this particular case, all I had to do is drag and drop Chrome in here. So you would take whatever your program is, drag and drop it right into this little area here, and it will add it and it'll attach it to a hotkey workflow in Alfred. And then I click toggle visibility for apps, so that way I can use the same shortcut. I'm able to put this, hide it, put it up and hide it at light speed just like that. And then I just did the same thing. So this is Command 1, Command 5, Command 6. This one is interesting. It's Command and Escape. Now, by the way, I'll tell you why this is not a hotkey. This is a quick password generator that I can use at a fly, where I could just go to Alfred and say pass 15, and it's going to generate me a 15 key passcode. Now, again, I can get to my notepad here real quickly and put it in there. This is also an IDE, so this is where you could develop and write code. I always like to have a scratch notepad handy just like that. That's how I can do that. But this is all I have to do. I just need to use these 2 tools, Magnet and Alfred, and then I need to program hotkeys that I can toggle, and then those will launch the programs that I like. And then I can organize them in my windows in the ways in which I want to organize them, because I hate to wait even a half of a second to get access to a program or a reference material or a piece of information that I need. So let me know if you have a similar workflow. If not, adopt something like this and you'll be amazed at how much more enjoyable the process is, because a lot of the development, a lot of the creativity, you get out of flow when you're having to constantly retrieve and reference and look at things. And this is how I stay in flow. Tell me what you think about that. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you on the next video.